It's a wonderful time to enjoy the beauty of probability and statistics. How are you, everybody who is watching this program? Whether you're a national or international viewer, I would like to take this opportunity to welcome you into this fantastic moment of enjoying the beauty of probability and statistics for engineering, for undergraduate engineering students, and also for scientific undergraduate students, or undergraduate students. My name is Olenjolai, Moko TAYAI Losingo. Simply just call me Olenjolai. I thank God by His own grace, He has called me in His own calling of being a teacher, and I'm a national teacher who is going to teach you, who is going to teach undergraduate students nationally and even internationally. Okay, I thank also God by His own gift of engineering, because He has called me to be an engineer and also a scientist, especially computer scientist, and focusing on different issues of real world problems and thinking differently, and acting differently. So I'm a Tanzanian, and I'm doing this program for all the Tanzanians. This is our national flag. If you're watching these programs internationally from any other country, you're warmly welcome to enjoy this content and find that these contents are helpful for you. So I would like to take this opportunity once again, firstly, to welcome you into one of our online institutions that's called Online Undergraduate Polytechnic. So it's called Online Undergraduate Polytechnic Institute of Tanzania in square bracket OLENJOLAIM. Simultaneously, I would like to welcome you into one of our official YouTube channel that's called Online Undergrad Institute of Tanzania in square bracket OLENJOLAIM. Well, so you can be ask yourself so many questions, but one of the questions that you like to answer, we know that you are passing through different challenges on learning engineering mathematics and learning scientific mathematics. So possibly you've been encountering different problems. So I would like to tell you that in this channel or in these online schools, we are here in order to help you. We are here in order to solve your common problems by using different techniques, because we are going to teach you by using different techniques, different approach, and different ways and different teaching aids, so that it will simplify the concept and make all our students to enjoy the beauty of engineering, mathematics, and scientific mathematics. So you have to stay tuned, you have to stay focused. We are here, we are very serious. But again, you can have another questions that what are we doing, what the vision, what the purpose, why do we need Online Undergraduate Polytechnic Institute of Tanzania? That's a good question. The answer of that question is actually, we are here in order to do an assignment that we've been given by God to teach and train undergraduate students to extract knowledge, understanding, and wisdom from the classroom instructions in fundamental modules or course, and also to extract knowledge and wisdom from the Word of God written in the Holy Bible, in order to solve and combine these two knowledge. Combine the knowledge that we extract in the classroom, combine the knowledge that we extracted from the Word of God, and solve real life problems. So our visions have 4 parts: extractions of knowledge and understanding from the classroom instruction, extractions of knowledge, understanding, wisdom from the Word of God, combining these two knowledge, and then the first part, solving a particular real life problems. So we are here to solve problems, and that's the main objective of Tanzania Online Undergraduate Polytechnic Institute of Tanzania. So you have to stay tuned and you have to stay focused, because we are here in order to help you on how you can solve the real life problems. So as I say, that you have to stay focused, you have to stay connected and know what's going on, and be enjoying with me in order to enjoy the beauty of higher engineering mathematics and higher scientific mathematics for undergraduate students. And another thing that we'd like to tell you, that in this channel, in our official YouTube channel, and in this online institution, we are going to provide contents relevant and important and essential for all undergraduate students worldwide. When I say worldwide, I'll be using the curriculums of NACTE and TCO. That means that those are the 2 associations that I will explain in a minute. Which are these NACTE and TCO? These are the educational authorities in Tanzania, just to supervising and even just supervising and guiding or leading the intermediate and higher educational in Tanzania. So we'll be using the curriculums and syllabus of Tanzania. However, that the contents I will be covering are universal. For example, probability and statistics, everything that we are going to cover, we are going to learn, is being covered in every institutions, every college, and every higher university around the world. So, before I take you inside of what I've prepared today, I'd like to spend a few minutes on how you can register registration to online undergraduate Polytechnic Institute of Tanzania in Olenjolai. So follow the following steps in order for you to register permanently into our online institution. The first step, if you don't have an email, then we ask you to create or open an email, okay, and open a new email. If you don't have any, it can be either Yahoo or a Gmail. The second step, if you have the email or you have created today, then you have to sign in YouTube. Okay, sign in YouTube. Okay, sign in YouTube by using your email that you have created or the old ones. And here we ask you to enter the username and the password. The second step, then we ask you to search now, to go in YouTube and then search. Go to the search bar and write online undergraduate Polytechnic Institute of Tanzania in square bracket or then you have to search it in YouTube. But don't write this abbreviation, just write this name, online undergrad Institute of Tanzania in square bracket OLENJOLAIM. Okay, so after you do that, you'll see the round buttons, okay, the round software button. And inside you'll find the national flag of Tanzania. So then we ask you that here you see the name of the channel that's called Online Undergraduate Polytechnic Institute of 40. Okay, Polytechnic Institute of Tanzania in square bracket Olenjolai. You see the number of subscribers. So you have to click. Once you click these software buttons, you are already in school. You will see home, you will see video, you will see another toolbar. Take a toolbar which is written as what playlisting. You'll see community, you'll see channel, you'll see the word about. So the first step for you to be registered and get notifications once you upload a new video, we ask you to click this button. Click at your right hand side, at the bottom of the right hand side, click this button which has been written subscribe. So once you click that button, accessibility and subscribe, then the text will change into subscribe and the color of the background will change into subscribe. And once you do that, the icons of the bell will appear at the right hand side, beside it. So you have to click these icons of the bell once and then choose option of all. From there, you have registered yourself permanently and will be the first one to get notifications once we add a new video. I want to tell you, we have in online undergraduate Polytechnic Institute of Tanzania in square bracket OLENJOLAIM, we have a vision, a great visions of recordings and preparing more than 500 videos that will be providing free to our students, so that you have to take a leverage of it and you have to make sure that you subscribe for you to get a notification. For example, this is lecture 0, the general introductions for probability and statistics. So in probability and statistics, hopefully we might be having more than 50, okay, more than 50 lectures. So if you subscribe, you'll get notifications when lecture 1 is published globally. Okay, so that is the first step. The fifth step, we believe that we would like to give you an advice on how you can take leverage or you can take advantage of our content. We ask you to click, just come to the top bar where it is written home videos, playlisting, community channel, and about it. Then click the subtitle or the toolbar, the subtitle called the playlist. When you click the subtitle playlist, then we ask you, you can search the playlist of probability and statistics. But this is just, I just wrote the abbreviation. But you have to find the playlist of probability and statistics when you will enjoy or you'll find the collections of all the lecture about probability and statistics. So I know that you will enjoy, so you will ask yourself how you can share with other students in other universities or in other countries, or how you can share with some of your friends, maybe in Ukraine, some of your friends who are studying in United Kingdom, how you can share with them these contents, or in Egypt, some students who are studying in Egypt, some students studying in Nigeria. That's a good question. So you can click also the icon which is written share. So you can share it. So you can share the link of this video. Okay, if you click there, the link of this video with friends. Okay, with your friends through social media. Okay, via social media. So via WhatsApp, via Telegram, via Instagram, via Twitter, via email, via Facebook, etc., 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 etc. Okay, so that is these are few steps that you have to follow for you to be an active student and a permanent student. So we'll give you later on. So I'll give you some announcements. So let us go right now into the today's session. We are in departments of higher engineering and scientific mathematics. The module or the course is called Probability and Statistics, and these contents are for the second year Bachelor in Engineering or Bachelor in Science, or we call it NTA level 7 in case of NATE. So let me begin with the big picture. Of what? Of educational authorities in Tanzania. This is very important big picture. So we have educational authorities in Tanzania. Higher educational, intermediate and higher. Okay, this means that just in lower, intermediate and higher educational authorities. So in Tanzania we have three educational authorities. We have three educational authorities that are overseeing the undergraduate education and overseeing the technical, the engineering education. The first one is called the vocational education, in abbreviations it's called the VETA, and training authority. So in short we call it VETA. So here they provide a 1 year education, or they provide a 2 year education, or you can get a 3 year education. So we call it NTA level 1. So you can get NTA level 1 to NTA level 3. NTA, it's abbreviations of National Technical Award, 1 to level 3. Then the next one is called the National Council for Technical Education, which in short we call it NATE. Okay, so this we call it NATE. So NATE providing NTA, different NTA level. Okay, NTA level 4 up to level 6, that is ordinary diploma, and then we're providing NTA level 7 to 8, that is undergraduate or bachelor engineering or undergraduate education, and then it's providing NTA level 9. This is master degree. So this is ordinary diploma. This is bachelor in engineering and science courses. This is master in engineering. So MEG. Then the other authority is called the TCU, Tanzania Commission for Universities. Tanzania Commission for Universities. Tanzania Commission for Universities. This in abbreviation is TCU. Okay, so TCU provides ordinary diploma to PhD educations in most cases. So these are the four educational authorities, three educational authorities that we have. So in this module of probability and statistics, we'll be focusing on the NACTE because we are teaching, because the main focus of National Council for Technical Education is competence-based, remember. So this is competence-based. So the focus is competence-based. While the main focus of TCU is knowledge-based. So this module of what probability and statistics, however that it is a cross-cutting, it's a fundamental module or course in engineering. I will be teaching with the focus in my mind, and even I have to teach you in the with the focus of what? With the focus of a competence-based, okay, however knowledge-based. So now, let us take a big picture of NACTE. So you know NACTE, it's abbreviations of what? National Council for Technical Education. So in case of this one, so we say that in NACTE, according to the NACTE, so the undergraduate education is given in it can be either in 4 years or it can be given in only 3 years. Depends to the prerequisite level. It might be advanced education or it might be, so the for the 4 years you have to go through the general course, which does not have any NTA. And this one, in abbreviations, we call it GC. So this is for the students who are graduate of A level or who come from another department. Okay, another departments who are shifting from one department to another department, so from one course to another course. Then we have again NTA level. So we have NTA level 7A, which is actual first year. You can call it the first year. This is first year, or this is also the second year for some students, but it's called also first year for the 3-year student. And then we have what? We have NTA level 7B. This is second year, third year for other students, but it's second year. Then we have what? NTA level 8. This is fourth year for some other students, and this is third year for other students. So in these two levels, you have to study engineering mathematics or scientific mathematics. Okay? Even this level, then of course, you have to study also engineering mathematics, but just in preparatory program. So also in the second year, you have to study engineering mathematics, okay, or scientific mathematics. That is common for all institutions and common for all undergraduate institutions. However, that in some of the institutions or colleges, you might find that they don't spend 2 semesters, because this is semester 1 and this is semester 2. This is semester 1 of the second year, semester 2. Most institutions, or where they provide their engineering education in 3 years, actually that they have to study this engineering mathematics in only 3 semesters instead of 4 semesters. So for example, at BIT, the first modules you encounter is called the calculus. The second one for the semester 1 is called the advanced calculus. And then the first module is semester 1 of the second year is called the differential equation and complex variable. Then the fourth module will be probability and statistics. So here we fall because the objective of what? The objective of this big picture in a hierarchical order is to find the module or the course called probability and statistics. So it's the second year, it's the second semester, second year module, which have to be covered effectively and be well understood, because we need this, the prerequisite of the postgraduate studies, especially in research, because there's another module or course that undergraduate students used to learn that called research methodology, okay, which actually it's applications of probability and the statistics. This is a higher level probability and statistics. Okay, it's a higher probability and statistics. It's just like advancements of what we've taught you in ordinary diploma, engineering mathematics, and also in advanced mathematics, because we learn probability as one of the topics in advanced mathematics, and I used to teach it. And also we learn statistics as the Form 6 topic. This is the Form 6 topic, this is the Form 6 topic. But remember that in this course, we are not going to repeat what we taught you in advanced education, or we are not going to repeat what we taught you in ordinary diploma, but we'll be adding new, or we'll be teaching you something new and worthy for you to take advantage of it. So that's the process, and that's the expectation that you have to make sure that you do or you take. So that is probability and statistics. So we have the module of 40 of probability and statistics. So just to summarize, so we say that in case of the NATE, the institution which are under NATE, for example, DAT, Dar es Salaam Institute of Technology, example, Arusha Technical College, in short ATC, example, Mbeya University of Science and Technology, in short MUST, then example, Karume Institute of Science and Technology, KISTI in Unguja. Then another example is Al Maktoum College of Engineering and Technology in Dar es Salaam. Example, St. Joseph College of Engineering, etc., etc. No, St. Joseph is, okay, yeah, it's kind of. Okay, so those are the institutions. So we say that at DAT, for example, at DAT, okay, at DAT, we used to cover, at DAT, okay, so we say the DAT modules, the DAT's modules of what? Of engineering and scientific maths. So the first one, which you have to cover in the first semester, is called the calculus. The second one, you have to cover in the second semester of first year, is called advanced calculus. Advanced calculus. The third one, which you have to cover in the first semester of the second year, is called the differential equation. Differential equation and complex variables. Complex variables. Complex variables. So the fourth one is called the probability. Probability and what? And statistics. Probability and statistics. So these are the four modules that you have to cover. Please, you can pause the video and couple of these steps that you have to follow for you to register yourself permanently and access our content without too much of hassle. So this is lecture 00, the general introductions of probability and statistics. We'd like to give you the big picture before we go into too much details. Okay. So we have the modules of probability and statistics. Then the next question we have to ask ourselves as engineers, and engineering and mathematics, it's the queen of engineering. The next question that we have to ask ourselves and get a response before we continue is contents. Contents of what? What are the contents? What are we going to cover? Probability, and statistics. So this is the second big picture, and statistics. Okay, and statistics. So whenever you hear the word statistic, it's possible that you have to remember that you are going to encounter the concepts of what mean, standard deviation, variance. Those are the common terms in any aspects of statistics, whether introductory statistics that we covered in the O level, or whether it is actual advanced or ordinary diploma statistics. So we'll be focusing about them. So the good thing, the contents of probability and statistics as one of the modules of NTA level 7. I want just to tell you that according to my research, all the institutions, colleges, and universities which are enacted have a closely related module or courses. So I've decided myself to teach all the Tanzanian undergraduate students who are studying different engineering and science programs in institutions, colleges, and universities under NACTE by using the curriculum and the syllabus of Dar es Salaam Institute of Technology as one of the universal institutions. So I'll be teaching all of these modules. That's the good news that in online undergraduate Polytechnic Institute of Tanzania, Institute of OLENJOLAIM, I'm going to teach you calculus, I'm going to teach you advanced calculus, I'm going to teach you differential equation and complex variables, I'm going to teach you probability and duality and statistics from the beginning of each module or course to the end. And when I'll be teaching, I will expand the concept in such a way that it's going to benefit all the undergraduate students under NACTE, who are studying different institutions under NACTE. So also I will teach you 8 modules or 8 courses. You have to understand, I will teach you 8 courses or 40 of higher engineering mathematics and higher scientific mathematics to all undergraduate students by using the curriculum and the syllabus of institutions, colleges, and universities under TCU, under Tanzania Commissions 40 for universities. Okay, Tanzania Commission for Universities. That's what you have to expect. So when we, it means that these contents, when we cover these contents, will be covered also because you have against another course which is called statistics, which is being taught, statistics for non-measure, which is being taught by many universities, including University of Dar es Salaam. So I'll be teaching these contents that I'm presenting here, but I'll be teaching them by using a kind of different approach, because remember that the theme of NACTE is competence-based. The theme of TCU is knowledge-based. There's a difference between the two educational authorities or the two themes. So simply say that the contents of probability and statistics, so it means that the probability and statistics, probability and statistics for NTA level 7. Okay, we have to cover the following 4 topics. The first one, I'm going to teach you the topic we call normal distribution. This is the first important fundamental